Python lab. You will love it. This is exact lab I do at my work. So click here, say yes. People on phone, make sure you follow along. And then click on this Word document. It will open a Word document. So when it open a Word document, normally, if you can copy that, I don't like that way. So what I normally do is I'll just close this thing and open as a right click, open and a new file. I'll normally like to do this way. Open a new file, new tab. I right click, open a new tab. Open a new tab. Right click, open a new tab. So far so good. And this will allow us to download the file. So I will download the file. So let it come and you get an arrow, download the file. Once you download, you open, because we're gonna do a lot of copy paste. Okay. This is the same exercise I'm doing at my work. Okay, so you can see how practical we are going. No more training, real life. Okay, download and then open that document once you download it. So download it and just click on it. So document is open. Once document open, give me thumbs up that your document is open. Every step I'm going to walk you through. Make sure you follow. The only skill required is a copy paste. Can I count? You guys will do that, right? Only copy paste skill required. Try not to do much. And please, when I'm explaining, the last thing you do is, what did you do? That is not the right way, because right now you're going in a professional world. We are not in a baby, we are not in a classroom, we are going in a professional world. Why? Because you are at that level. You are that level. You will be able to do it. Okay. We open the file. At this moment, file is open. Okay. Now, in your computer, please search Workbench. Search Workbench. Workbench. And you will see MySQL Workbench. It may be 8 or it may be 9. Do you guys see that? Click on it. Yeah, click on it. Click on it. Please, hello, please see on the screen. This is 45-minute exercise. I want to make sure we do it rightly. Okay, then we'll take a break. Okay. So MySQL Workbench. Sooner we complete, we'll take a break. Otherwise, we will go without break. My Workbench. This exercise, first we are going to create database. Then we'll create a tables, and then we'll do insert some records. So we are going to start a workbench, which is nothing but MySQL. MySQL is a database. So we are going to use Power BI, MySQL, and connect the dots. Last week, we also talked Snowflake, right? If time permits, today I'll teach Snowflake also. But if we run out, at least this one will be 100% done. So when you start the workbench, you will see a lot of information. Do you guys have local connection? Yes, no? Yes or no? If this one, the first one will be there. Root will be there. When you created that, root will be there. You have it or not? Did you not watch my video? Huh? Aswati, where are we? Aswati, right? I gave time also. It's just a 7-minute video. Thank you, Irina. I appreciate that. Right? So you are kind of maybe watch a little bit, but those who have this thing, you're watching my video, that is a connections video. What it does, it's connect your database. So when you install 2 things. One, you install database, and then you install Workbench. Workbench is the UI, which is connecting to here, right? Now, those who have no username and password, I can show you how to create this thing, Aswati. If you have installed both things, database and Workbench, I can show you. This is not going to take time. Username, when I ask you to create username root, and I also ask you to create password root only. Make sense or not? So if you don't have like any of this like this, you can create here. So you can see here, I'll show you. Here, go to database, and you can click on connect database. Okay. If you don't have this, normally you will have if you connected. So database, so you can connect database. So when you connect database, it will come here. You should have MySQL. If not, you have to type. Do you have? And then your host name, automatically select. Username should be root lowercase. And when you try to connect OK, it will prompt you password, which will be again root. If you already have it, just double click on it. So like example, if you already have it, just double click on it. So you are good. If you already have it, double click on it. So you're in. Make sense? Right? So I'm going to do OK. It will ask me my password, right? It will ask me my password because my password is stored. Hopefully it will take me inside. If it is not there, if you already have, double click on it. So it will take you in. Sometime it will ask password. If my password is not there, it will prompt me. So now, what happened? It closed it. What happened with this guy? Did it close it or what? Don't close, don't close. Interesting. I don't know. My workbench, I hope my workbench is not gonna cause trouble. Let me go one more time. Should have started by now, right? You should have seen editor, right? It should have started now. I'm gonna double click. I'm gonna double click because I'm not gonna take chance because it should take me in. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's what I was expecting. Right? Root. And you can do check mark, so it will not ask again. And in. 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I'm in. Give me thumbs up. Right? You won't see all those things. Don't worry about it. So you will have empty. Am I right? Yes or no? Okay. Make sure you please, this is, as I said before, this is a special class I'm adding for you guys because I never taught this thing to any my Power BI class. Why? Because you're special. You are attending class on regular basis. And that's why I'm teaching you, right? Because I want to take you next level. Here, first thing you click on schema. If it is not there, click on schema. Those who have taken Monday class, you know what is schema, right? Database, schema, right? Schema means small portion, segment. Click on that schema. Good? Ready? Now you are in white editor here. You may not have all your database because you have not created yet. So don't worry, you might have a system database, which is fine. But you click on schema. Now you come here. Now go to Word document and you can see here, if I make it bigger, you can see this yellow portion. You see this yellow color? Highlight yellow portion, all yellow portion, highlight that. Make sure you highlight all yellow portion up to this. Not hard, right? Control C. Control C stands for copy. Control C and then paste it here. Pretty easy. Do you think it's hard? Control C, Control V. Right? Now let me explain what we are trying to do. So this line will create database. This line will create a table. These are columns. And then these one will add rows. More we'll discuss in a Monday class when we cover Oracle, but everything is done for you. First database, then table, then records. So right now you don't have to do anything. You just need to click on this play button. So it will execute and it will say success, green, green, green. Pretty good. Awesome. Click on this play button, this one, and it will run it. Give me thumbs up that everything is green, 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 right? Sorry. It means your database is not, did you not install database? If you install database, it should have that. So there are two things, right? Database and workbench. I don't know, I'm not able to. Yeah, you have not connected. Remember the root, that part you have not established. You should have done so video a little bit in that connection establish happen. But right now, please understand, right now you are able to create database. If yes, click on this link. Make sure you see on the screen. Click on here, so you will refresh and database will be showing up here. So once you click on refresh, database shows up and expand that and give me thumbs up. All columns are here. Pretty good. Do you think it's hard? So in a real life, either you do database or someone else will do database. So we have created database. Ready? One part is done. Now scroll down in the Word document, scroll down. So this you have done. Congratulations, step 1 is done. Now we are going to do select star from movie just to see we have 10 movies. So copy that yellow portion, Control C, Control C. Now this time go, and now you're going to run highlighting and run only that row because you can't create same table. So highlight and run that, and you will see 10 rows. Give me thumbs up that yes, you know, highlight and run only these line. So that is bringing all the records. Good. You got the idea, right? So now you have table, you have records, you verify it. Now go to Word document, scroll down. You guys are doing amazing job. See, it worked fine. Now we are going to do Python script query MySQL. So we are going to write Python program. Please understand. Hello, roll your sleeve. This is really I work on real life. So now you have MySQL, which we done. Now we're going to do Python. So how we going to do Python? Mostly we will have installed because you are taking Saturday class. Yes or no? So that's why I'm taking as a literal that you have Python class because you are taking Saturday class. If you think Python is optional, I can give you a guarantee after 7 months you will have a problem. Make sense or no? Because every company is right now going through AI transformation. After 7 months, no one will talk to you because you don't know Python. That's why the power. Remember, Power BI is talking to MySQL through Python, right? So how? So first we have to install this library. So copy this thing, copy this thing. How to copy, you know that? Highlight, Control C. So please highlight, Control C. Doable? Now on a command prompt, write CMD. Write CMD, CMD, and press enter. CMD, press enter. Make sure you follow along. CMD, press enter, which is opening command prompt. CMD. So far so good? Yes or no? Now right click. As soon as you right click, command will be pasted. As soon as you right click, command will be pasted. Now press enter. So let it install. So it will install the libraries. Make sense or no? It is installing library. I hope I don't have error. It's a warning or error? It seems like it's going very well. For me, it seems like you guys have error or warning? Yeah, it may take a minute or two. What did you? Do up arrow and try one more time. Sometime, you know, trying second time might work. Did it work? People on phone, it's okay to say something yes, no. Hello, are you guys there online? It's working, not working. What's happening? Right? Well, congratulations. So, guys, if you're not giving confirmations, I'm assuming you are not doing it. If you're giving confirmations, means I'm assuming you're doing it, right? Simple thing. If you don't confirm, I'm not sure. This is only I'm doing for you guys because in real life, this is the way people do work. Not your Power BI, just like drag and drop only. Drag and drop is only 20-30% of the work. First, you have to create database, then you have to massage database. Drag and drop, anybody can do it, right? Yes or no? It's a least skill. This is the most advanced skill because you have to write Python, you have to write entire pipeline. You create database, now you're gonna transform. So like you install the library. So now what this library does, please understand, Python program can talk to MySQL, get the data. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna check Python version. So Python space dash version, making sure I know my Python version. So Python space dash version. So I know my Python version 3.12.4, right? Python space 3.12.4, which is my version. Python space dash. There are two dash, right? Now start ideally look for the same Python, because if you have multiple version, look for the same Python ideally and open it. Ideally, Python ideally. Please understand, these kind of things are super duper easy if you just know basic Python, basic database, basic thing, and you follow along. Please understand, it looks like a lot more step, but if you just systematically follow, you will not find awkward. So right now, I just open ideally. Good. Please understand the best way to learn is pay attention. So we open it. Those who have taken Python on Saturday, right? Those who are coming regularly should not have any problem, right? You go to File, New File, File, New File. Please understand, more you learn is better for your career. Less you learn will be punishment to your career. Because one simple link, if you're not knowing, then entire project will fall apart. So now, New File. Now here we're going to write Python program, which will talk to database and get us data frame. What is data frame means? So let's understand. What we are trying to say, we have database MySQL. In MySQL, we created database, we created table, we inserted record. Now we have Python ideally, where we want to write a program to connect. In order to connect, we already install library using pip. Do you guys agree or not? So we install library. So now this program can connect and get the data. When it get data, I can display data on a screen. But if I want to bring this data to Power BI, I need to bring data frame. Now, what is data frame? I need to return a table in memory. So that's called data frame. What is data frame? Multiple columns, not one column. One column means list. Two column means data frame. So this entire data frame, I will pass it to Power BI, and then Power BI will read it. Everything will work. Make sense? It's a beautiful thing. This is super. And data frame means entire Excel. Excel as a memory, you are passing memory, row and column. What is data frame? Frame means row and column. Remember Saturday I explained, like when I was covering list, right? One means one column, two means two column, but when you combine, it will be a data frame. You will see in 2 minutes as you go further. So step number 1, creating database, which we did. Step number 2, installing library, which we did. We are about to do step number 3, to connect the database and create a data frame. Then step number 4, Power BI. Go to Power BI and say, Power BI will use this Python program to connect to the MySQL. And then we'll do visualizations. After we do visualization, step number 5, I'm going to push to Power BI service. And that's our last step. This is entire thing. Normally in a real life, it will take 1 month. How long? 1 month per person. You can do in less than 3 minutes. Sorry, 3 hours. Not even 3 hours. Now 30 minutes. Why? Because you know it. Most people do not know end to end. That's why it takes a long time. Sounds good? So let's continue. So we are here. Now we need to go to Word document. You scroll down, you will see yellow code. Yes or no? So copy this yellow code slowly. Copy. Only yellow code, okay? Don't copy anything else. Only yellow. So we're going to copy like that. Only yellow, okay? Don't copy more than that. Control C. Only yellow, and paste this code. Your code and my code will match here. So if you paste it, you will know. Oops, yeah, I copied 2 times. Are you guys able to see the code? Yes or no? Make sense? Right? If you're not able to do, watch it, because sometimes, it's not your cup of tea right now. Maybe watch recording and do it. But those who are able to do, you can see this thing. Those who have installed steps, you do not have any problem because everything is well tested. Make sure your username and password is correct. In my case, it's correct. Database, move it database, no problem. Now, this is the query. We are saying, what? I want to bring year 2015 and rating 7. Again, just like where close. Then we are saying here, this is the query. Connect to the database and get me data frame. And this data frame is nothing but memory. So basically, what you are doing is you are bringing entire screen, whatever you see here, you are bringing in a memory. This one you are going to bring in memory, but with a condition. So you are saying when you apply where clause, you're selecting which rows to bring it, but you are bringing this thing in a memory, which is called data frame. So data frame is nothing but collections of rows and columns in memory. Excel, just like Excel, but it's in memory. Make sense? There is no Excel, but it's in memory. So if I go to memory, I can see literally table, columns, and rows. Memory is always memory, computer memory. Power BI is a software. Everyone can use that memory. Computer has one memory. Everyone can use Excel, use Power BI, use. But data frame Power BI will use it. But right now, Python program will bring this data into memory. You will see in 2 minutes. Okay. Now, everything looks good for my program. The later on for Power BI, I need to say, you know what, this data frame I'm going to give to Power BI. So this will come to Power BI. We'll see that. Okay. Let's run it. So run module. I'm going to give name get movie dot py. Get movie dot py. You can give any name. Get movie dot py. So save it. So now you can see I ran the program and you will see the data here. That's data frame. You will see it will take a couple of seconds and you will see data here. And if you see data, give me thumbs up, means you are following along. So it takes a little time, hoping that it will connect. I hope it does not get me error. Because this step is very important. If our libraries are all correct, it should bring the data. Are you guys getting data? If you are getting, congratulations.
There was a warning though.
It will come a warning. Why? Because some of the library has a little bit issues. That's why it's taking time, because it's interpreting hopeful based. Look at that.
Same warning.
Yeah. So this is a data frame. Do you see that? How did you get this data frame? Because in your program, you say, you know what, I'm going to filter year, which is greater than 2015 and rating this. Based on that, give me all my columns. So you got the column and those columns in descending order. Once you do that, you got the data frame. So this data frame came. So now we know this program is ready, right? It is bringing data frame. How many rows it brings? It brings this much row. Now, next step, we'll do few steps and then we'll take a break. So now we're doing good so far. So now we are saying, hey, we got the result. Now what's next? So now we're going to start Power BI, which I did already. So let's start a Power BI. Say yes. Power BI is up. So we need to make sure Power BI understand Python. Power BI understand Python. Follow along. So first click on open options and setting. Please follow along. Option and setting. So when you click on options and setting, it will give you option. Click on options. Click on options. Click on options. And when you click on options, you will get a dialog box. In that dialog box, we need to make sure Python script is enabled. Normally, it automatically enables because it determines Python. If it is not there, we have to adjust it. So let's double check, because without that, Power BI will not understand Python. So here, click on Python scripting and check that you have Python version properly installed. Most likely it should be installed because I have Python properly installed. So you can see that Python scripting, and that give me thumbs up if you are having this. If it is not there, you have to install it. Okay, good news, it understands that. So now we are going to fourth step. So let's go to Power BI. Just cancel that. So you are here. Just we verify that yes, Power BI is understanding Python. Now let's click on get data. Follow along. Click on get data. So when you click on get data, please understand, you click on get data. And in get data, you have a lot of options. Search here Python. Search Python. This will give you option to Python script. Remember, we have already tested Python script. So we are ready to go Python script. So we're going to click on Python script, right? Please understand Python script and click on connect. Make sense? Now, when you click on connect, it will give you editor. So far, so good. Now in that editor, we're going to cut and paste the code, right? This is the where we write up. Now goal of the exercise, we should test our program before we come here. So we already tested. Remember, we got a data frame. Sounds familiar? We tested it. So we know our program works. So now go to Word document. So if you go to Word document, so this is the yellow program. So now let's copy again, yellow portion. This is, we have already tested, so we know that is working. So no issue at all. So I'm going to copy Control C, only yellow portion, and paste it here. Should not be a problem for you because we have tested this. Make sense? Are you guys understanding? So basically everything as is. See, same database, same query, everything we tested. So we know this is working code. Make sense? And now we're going to say, okay, it will take a minute or two and it will bring you as a table. It will bring you as a table. And the table name will be data sets. It will show in a navigator first. So if you see, give a couple of seconds and it will show in navigator that there is a Python and there is a data sets. You will see navigator box will open. You're doing amazing job, huh? It seems like your day is good so far, right? Dusty, what's going on? Every second you need to ask Gunjan, everything is good, right? Remember, all require a little bit practice and all. This is what makes things better and interesting. Now expand Python. If you expand Python, you will see data sets inside. So click on that, click on, it's taking a little time. The entire process is well documented in Word document, so there is no problem at all. The only problem is you are not reading my email, you're not checking Google Class, you're not doing so, you lost the installation time. You guys see the data sets? Click on it and data set is visible. Yes or no? So entire data set is visible. This is the data frame. You see that? Between MySQL has a data, Power BI doesn't have a data, so Python program call and got the data frame. So this is the data frame, which in Power BI we call data table or whatever you call. But right now this is from MySQL is different, Power BI is different. They're talking to each other through Python, and Python is bringing memory, and that memory with rows and column is data frame. Make sense? Everything in data analysis world.
Database, right? It's only the local machine.
It is right now. It is in memory. Whatever right now, if you stop database, still it will work. Why? Because Python program executed, it went to the database, got it, and now put it in memory. So right now, whatever you see, sorry, computer memory, only one memory. Remember,
Still in the database.
from database only you got it.
Table, not.
You read from the database, so you didn't delete. So source will have it, but you don't need source. Example, you got it, put it in memory, but source it has that. Source has it, memory it has now. So I don't need a database now. I'm not going to talk to database. I have this thing. Okay. Now I'm going to say load. So it's going to bring into Power BI. Right. Two more steps we'll take and then we'll take a break. I know everyone needs bio break, so making sure we get. So give me thumbs up if you see data sets on the right side. You will see like data sets. Trust me, I'm teaching everything which is needed for the job. If you explain this thing in your project, some shape or form, add that perspective, then your project is project. Otherwise, it's just a tutorial. And those who are repeating the class, I expect more. Don't do the same thing as you did last time. There's no point, right? Don't be, what do you call it? Make it easy for yourself. Make it hard, right? This exercise took me 3-4 hours just to prepare, right? Because I want to make sure you learn. But I feel awkward when you guys don't install the software. I told you clearly last time, make sure you install. You see how careful you are. Remember, in real life, you won't get the chance. Your manager will scold you, right? Because they need the work today, not tomorrow, right? So you can expand this. You got the data. This is all coming from data frame, which Python got it. So far, so good. So let's put like a couple of visuals. Let's put a bar graph, one bar graph. Let's do quickly a couple of visuals. Bar graph. Ready? So here I'm going to say, I'm just putting like a, what is the numeric value here? Rating. So, and then genre. So let's do genre, drag genre and drag rating. And that's the one bar graph is ready. So it will be just like normal database. One do genre and one rating. I hope your bar graph will be ready. Yep, got it. Yes or no? Now click outside and let's put another call, what do you call, pie chart. Just put pie chart here, somewhere pie chart. And this time let's do genre. And this time we'll say revenue. Let's do revenue number. Good. Crystal clear? We'll take a break. After break, we're not done yet. There is some interesting goodies coming. After break, I will teach you create a custom visual, which is very interesting and advanced. So let's take a small break. Don't disappear. Even though you're not installed, I'm going to do custom visual, which is make you advance. You're not picking what you have. You're creating your new. So let's take a break. After break, we're going to create our custom visuals. People on phone, right now it's 8:17. Let's take a 10-minute break and we'll be back sharply 8:10 to all. This is kind of way you work. Good news, Python, like example, whatever we just did today, please pay attention. Today we talked to database MySQL, right? And then MySQL and Python got the data, right? And now Python through, please pay attention, Python through you got a data frame came to Power BI. But tomorrow, just an example, tomorrow you go to work, please understand, more money comes when you start using your imagination. Good news, if I know this thing, almost I know everything. Why? Because instead of MySQL, it may be Oracle, same concept. It can be Snowflake, same concept. Do you guys agree or not? So you can go proud in interview, say, I know how to collect the data from any database. I know Python, I know how to do this thing. That's why Python is a deal breaker. Make sense or not? You know Python, you know Power BI, and you know database. Perfect combination for your success. Make sense? Many of you can add AI, which is on top of that. And I'm going to teach you Power BI service also. Make sense? So what I'm trying to say, knowing one thing, you are having value, but when you combine multiple things, you have significant value. Make sense? So let's continue further. Let's add one more graph. See if we can do it. So I'm going to add a graph here, line graph. So add a line graph and drag year and maybe rating. Let's do that. Year rating. It did not go like properly, so I'm going to put rating this side and see if that comes properly. No. Year, I don't want year to be sum. Give me a second. I'm trying to make it normal. So still 1. And I want to make it here. Give me a second. I'll help you.
X-axis year. You have both the things on y-axis.
Oh, that's why the problem is. That's the problem. Let me put year. So that is 1 year. Okay, now count is getting good. And I don't want to count. I just want to, let's see if that gives me perfect. So this is the way we did. Please see here. Please, year went here and rating from here, we put it in, we should have put in y-axis. I'm going to drag it here. So that way it will be y-axis. Clear? Year, please understand, year is here. This is year. And this is the sum of rating, which is the y-axis. Year here, sum of rating. Okay, now let's add here, we're going to add filter, the funnel, right? So let's click here and we'll say filter. So here I'm going to drag it a little bit and I'll do filter and I'll say filter by genre. So I'm going to drag and drop genre. Good so far, right? Now, just to give idea, a little bit policing in case if you like it, I like some kind of a little bit. If you like this way, you can do that. And some people like polish form. So if you select this one, what you call filter, you can go to format, go to format, go to format, and there is a setting is available, slicer setting. Sometimes you might see tile like this, kind of nice. If you have something like this, you can nicely see like some varieties. If you want drop down box, you can do drop down box also. I like tile. And the beautiful part about tile is if you do adjustment like this, it will do like this. You look at that, pretty good. So sometimes you may see polished version, and now you can do nicely like that. It's like adjustment. You see, so it's kind of creative, right? You can give more item. Please understand. What did I do? I selected filter, then I went filter, right? So I click on the filter and then format. Click filter and format, then slicer setting. Make sure you see on the screen. You select here, you select here, then you select slicer setting, and I selected tile. Good. Everyone is good. Okay. Now the most important part for the day. Let's click here on white portion. Right now here, if you can see carefully, somewhere you will see py, which is called Python. Right. So we're gonna click here somewhere, and then we click on py. So it will add a visual. Do you see that? Say yes at least. If it asks you to say enable, just say enable. Let me repeat what we are doing here. I click somewhere in white portion, I drag and drop py. Right? Good so far. Now listen carefully what I'm going to do, because it will help you how it works. Ready? Right now, this is gray color. It means my Python script I cannot write. So how do I make this gray color enable so I can start editing? So the best way to do is you start dragging this thing here. So I'm going to drag here, Genera. As soon as I drag here, you can see it become editable. Did you notice that? So you can drag anything. Let's example, I drag rating, just drag randomly anything, doesn't matter. So when you drag here, right? When you drag here, not this one, made a mistake, delete, sorry for that. So I click on py.
Just drag outside this one.
No, I understand. But what I'm trying to say, anything you can drag here, right? Anything I can drag here. As long as I drag anything on that, every time it gives me example. Did you notice that? If I drag here, it gives me example. Make sense? So how do I read this example? Let's understand. First, remember we installed the library, Python library, the most popular library, Pandas. If you have taken Python class, I know some people say, I can't come on Saturday. This is the life. So you are losing the life, not coming on Saturday, not attending the class, right? Because Panda, remember we talk on Saturday, that Panda knows how to read data frame from memory. That's the library, which is one of the best library ever you will learn, because it knows how to do all kind of work. So you are reading Python, then you are saying Panda, go to data frame and read all the columns, because you drag and drop. And then you create a data set. So it's giving a hint here. It's giving a hint here. Make sense? Again, this is just a basically, so these will become now your Pandas. I will teach more in Python class, which is Saturday. We'll spend 2 weeks to learn machine learning and Pandas. So make sure you keep coming to the Saturday class, because it will be very helpful. So if you learn on Saturday Python class, then you can use that skill here. Make sense? But for this class, if you go to our Word document, if you scroll down, this is all we did. If you scroll down, we've done this thing, and this is the script ready to go. So we have a script here, yellow color. You see this? Option B. Yes or no? We're going to highlight this yellow portion, highlight this thing, and Control C. Yellow portion. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying, hey, I will read the data myself and create my custom visuals. Now I go here in our Power BI and just paste your code like that. Paste your code. Make sense? What it is doing here, it's nothing special. It is reading data sets, which you started drag and drop, right? Then it's a rating, revenue. These are all columns. Columns or your data type. It is looping. This is the for loop, and it is creating a plot, right? It is creating plot with annotation. So it's gonna create a custom visuals with informations X label, Y label. So it's creating X and Y label, and it is kind of adding informations how we are providing. So example title is here, grid. So it's creating nice grid. Now, if you after you type this thing, you just need to click on the play button. Do you see the play button? Run script, and give me thumbs up if you see your grid here. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. It's going to take time. It should. Now, show details. Why it is not showing? 1 second. Show details. Okay. So it says a rating. Okay. Keyword rating above exception was there. Following exception rating. Okay. Perfect. What is happening here? When I drag and drop, I forgot to drag rating. No problem. Drag and drop rating. Now play again one more time. Okay. How about this time? If it error out, it will give you a hint what you need to drag and drop. Seems like doing good. Still it's error. Click on that. Show detail. So what is saying this time? It says runtime enemy is missing. Drag and drop. Make sense or no? Technically, we should drag and drop everything in case we have a problem. So drag and drop. I'm just going to drag and drop to avoid unnecessary problem. Make sense or no? And then play it and see now everything works. But please understand this is very, very advanced because you are creating your own visual, which is very good. There are a bunch of visuals you can do nicely. Now we can make it bigger, right? So your visuals is created. These visuals you created yourself. This was not there before. So you created this visuals. Make sense? So right now this visual is created. Now once you are done, you just click on white portion and this script will be closed. Give me thumbs up if you're able to see the visuals. Right? Now you just need to make sure you understand this one. You can remove that by hiding the title. So if you click here and then go to format and just hide the title. So you want that title. Make sense or not? At this moment, any question, and after you hide this title, any question before I push this to the Power BI service?
In the revenue and rating,
Mm-hmm.
then why we are required to drive forward?
In programs, in the Python programs, we are using that. So let me show you. So it is reading a Python program. So what happening here, this is what you're using, right? Rating, you're using, revenue, you're using, this one you're using. So as you're using that, it is looking for. That's why you need to drag and drop because your program, you're using it. Okay. Now, at this moment, we have like kind of simple visuals. Let's double click on our page and just change the MySQL dashboard. Just double click MySQL. Now, in a real life, this is all you did is your local machine. But there is one more step required. So first step, we created database. If you remember that, right? We created database. If you remember, not here, sorry, here database. Then we wrote a Python program and we run the program. We got the result. Then we got the data in Power BI and we did visuals. And now we wrote a script also. But you are not done yet. There is one more step required. That step is how to share with your team members, because you are doing all those things locally. Like example, somebody click on scientific, everything should change according to your need. It did not change. Oh, he did change. Make sense? So it is changing. Just take taking a little time, but it is changing. So I want my team members should see all those things, but they can't see my local machine. So now this tab, please pay attention. This tab will only work if you have Power BI account. Now Power BI account is only working for two type of group. One, a student, and one for professional. So whatever I'm going to show you may not work for you, which is not a problem. Just try to understand what is we are trying to do. So in real life, you use Power BI desktop to create a report. So you're creating report or dashboard. Then you're going to publish. When you publish, you're published to cloud. And when you publish to the cloud, you're using a service called Power BI service, which is only working in a cloud. Power BI service. What is the Power BI service? So Power BI service is same as your whatever you are doing in a desktop. Similar thing I can do through browser, but I can also share with my team members. I can also add permissions. I can do a lot of things if I have Power BI service. It allows me to collaborate with my team members. I can also control permissions. I can do a lot of interesting things. I can also use in my phone if I publish to Power BI service. Power BI service works in cloud, but it is right now you can only create an account if your student ID, EDU, or official work email. It doesn't work with Yahoo, Gmail, or Hotmail or something like that. You do need to have an office email. So I have office email, so I'm going to use it. You don't have to worry about if you don't have it. If you have like your friends or family member or kids or whoever is having school ID, you can use and then you can do this exercise. For student or for what you call office and email address, it will work. So now I'm ready to share this item to my team members. Make sense? Last step. Please pay attention. So now I'm going to click on publish. Please understand publish. Publish means I'm now trying to share with my team members. So as soon as I publish, it can say, did you save it? It will say, did you save it? I'm going to save. Yes, I want to save this thing. I'll give name MySQL. Just for namesake, I can say MySQL dashboard. Easy. So I give a name. It's going to save locally, and then it will try to push to the cloud. At this moment, which service it will use? Power BI service. Speak with me. Interview questions. Power BI service, so it is right now connecting. Say when you try to push it, it normally go to my workspace. What that mean? When I'm pushing it in a cloud, it is going on a my folder. There is a folder called my workspace. Will others will see? No. Once you go there, then I can share with others. So it's still going cloud, but in my account. Okay. It will try to push it. When it push to, it will pushing. It is pushing two types. One, data, and second, work. So data means our case data is which we got it, data sets, right? We got it. And the second, my work, the graphs, the charts, whatever I have done. Make sense or no? So now I click on it. It will ask me to log in also. If it automatically log in, then it will push it because I might have logged in. If not, it will ask me to log in. So right now you can see it is pushing. If I have not logged in, it will prompt me my username and password. Normally I use the same machine. So sometimes my login is auto save. So it will allow me. Otherwise it will ask your company email address and password. So right now it's publishing. So seems like it has my username and password. If you try, you may not be able to do. It will say create account. Yes or no? And if you try to do create account, Yahoo and Hotmail may not work. There is a way you can do. I think I posted that instruction how to create a developer account. If you read my Google class posting, right? There was some instruction provided. One of our students figured it out that there is a developer account you can do and it will work. So I added those instructions in the Google class. In case if you read it, you can create a free account. Now, please see here. There are 7 things I'm going to show you. So make sure you pay attention. There is nothing special in Power BI. Power BI service is very similar as a Power BI desktop. The only difference is browser. and then collaboration. So please see on the screen. If you're not able to do, doesn't mean you don't pay attention, right? Sitting and not paying attention, in my understanding, equal to not attend the class. Do you agree or not? So please don't try to overkill yourself. Learn as much as you can, right? Because Power BI service is one of the most required skill in real life. Why? Because without Power BI service, there is no point. You guys understand? There is no point. No one can see your report. No one can collaborate with you. So it's important. So I publish it. I'm going to click on it. Okay. So when I click on it, I'm going to show you some goodies, only 5 clicks and you're done. So first it's going in a browser. Give me thumbs up. Power BI service only work through browser, right? Now you can use tablet or you can use phone. If I have phone, I can see the same report which I am seeing here on my phone. Tablet, I can see everywhere. It is saying free. I don't want to do free. So I understand, click here. So say buy, because Microsoft is trying to sell more. What is Fabric? Alex, it's okay to pay attention, my friend. Remember, we are learning. These are the things you will not remember if you don't pay attention. This is the only thing people will ask in interview, because without Power BI service, there is no point to use Power BI. Do you know why? What's the point? So if you don't pay attention, there is no point to attend even class today, right? First thing, what is Fabric? These are words you will not learn unless you pay attention. Fabric is, there are 2 things. When you do report, please pay attention. When you do report, if I'm a CEO, I'm interested in certain thing. So I can subscribe. So when you make a change, I get a notification. Subscribe. Speak with me. If I have Fabric account, it will work. The second thing, if I'm an operation manager, or I'm a sales manager, or I'm a market manager, then I can write alert. If profit goes above this, I would like to be notified. If profit goes down, I would like to be notified. That is the Fabric account. So you can't get alert or you can't get a subscription email unless you have this account. Initially, you will get a free, and then they charge, I think, $10 or $15 per month. Make sense? So if somebody asks, can I do alert through Power BI? Answer is yes. Can I subscribe? Answer is yes. This is an amazing thing, because many people remember Hollywood principle. Don't call me. I will call you. Hollywood principle. Don't call James Bond. Have you heard? Don't call me. I'll call you. What that mean? People don't like to go to Power BI sometimes if there is no interest. If profit goes 1 million, I'm interested in. That's called alert. You notify me. Profit goes 0 or negative, I would like to know. So not every day I want to go, but I want to go when certain condition happen. That's called alert. Subscription means anytime you change. Or comment. You can give a comment also. Hey, this doesn't look right. Let me change this color. Let me do this thing. So that's called comments. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to do buy subscription right now. I'm going to say close. But I'm in a browser. Say yes or no. Right? Okay. Ready? Okay. First thing first. Make sure you see on the screen. There is no other way I can repeat again and again. You have choice. First is always my workspace. First question in interview. When you publish, will it automatically public? No. In Tableau, it is yes. In Tableau, by default, it is public. In Power BI, by default, it is private. Clear? So I'm going to my workspace. So you will see all the data which I have published so far. So you will see all my data. There are 2 types of data you normally see. One is report and one is called semantic model. Speak with me. This is going to be an interview question. Semantic model is nothing but your data or data model. So if you have table with 5, the relationship, that's your semantic model. Report is a color, graph, charts and all. They are 2 separate. Data. So in our case, we have only 1 table. So semantic model has only 1 table. But if I have table like example, project, employee, remember we did exercise assignment. In that case, all those are data. Now, the reason it is, I can publish and you are interested only in my data. You are only interested in my report, or you are interested in both of them. You have choice. Make sense? Like sometimes people want to download data only. Choice. So there are 2 separate parts always. Good. Now there is an interesting part. See here, you may like it. When you publish, it goes down. So you can click here and click one more time, and you can see your report comes first, because you can see time wise it is just published. You guys agree? Right? Now this is one of the things I'm going to show you. You'll love it. Ready? If Alex says yes, then I'll show you. Alex, ready? Sure? Please help me here. Focus. Next 5-10 minutes, trust me, you can clear any interview. Please. Because my success is only when you get a job. I know you are not paying some time attention. I know exactly where you make mistakes. Because simple Power BI, everyone will know. This one I can give you guarantee, not all people will know. That's what you make a difference. Make sense? So now I'm going to show you something. Like, check it out. So I come to here. Even though I generate a report, I don't need reports. So I come here, and there are 3 dots are there. Do you see that? So this is the data, semantic data. So 3 dots. So there is a small menu will show up like this. Make sense? Now there is a beautiful part. You will love it. So here there is a concept called, let me show you. You will love it. Okay, ready? See here, quick insight. What that means? It uses AI/ML, and it will tell you overall how it works. So check it out. So I'm gonna do quick insight. Within 2 seconds, it will generate and say no insight found right now. So no problem. I'll show you. It will come. Now I click here. Now you see the auto create report. So first I try to do quick insight. It didn't come yet. We'll see in few minutes. It will come as we understand. But right now I'm doing create auto report. This one, when you're rush in the sense of your meeting tomorrow, and immediately you wanna do this exercise. Within a second, it will create your dashboard. Within a second, check it out. Auto create report. Ready? 1, 2, 3, done. I don't have to do anything, just data. So if you give me data, Aswathi give data, report will be created within a second. So it is generating. I'm not doing drag and drop. I'm not selecting what visuals. Power BI is selecting visuals and say your report is ready. Give me thumbs up. Entire report without a single line of click. I got it and ready to go. Check it out. Your report is ready. And 1, 2, 3. To show up. It's coming. Did you guys, anyone have it? Let's see. I'm still thinking. One. Come on. Normally it comes fast, but my machine is a little bit slow. It normally comes like within a minute or 2 because it does generate entire process.
Where you can get the other custom visual?
I'm going to show. Let me complete this part. It is taking a little time. Hopefully it should come by now. It should be ready. Come on. It should be ready. Your report is ready. Where is my report? Give me my report. Where is my report? It says my report is ready. It says my report is ready. Where is my report? Your report is ready. Give me. It says report is ready. 1 second. Where did my report go? I will go here. It says untitled report. So I'm assuming it's somewhere here, but I'm here only. Let me click on untitled report. Maybe it went here. Let me just go here. Still it's doing it. Somehow it's stuck. Come on. It should come now. Your report is ready. Where is my report? Let me refresh, because I don't think it should take this long. I wanted to show you something beautiful thing. Hopefully it will work. I just refresh. I hope that will force. So now So it still says generating your report. Okay, so it says report is now here you go. View report now. Okay, ready? Oops. I did not click on that. Where is my report? Let me do one more time, refresh. This time I will click it. I think it's slowness on my computer, but report generated normally generated in less than a minute. Okay. This time I'm going to click quickly. I click on it. It's still coming here only. Yeah. Got it? Look at this. Did you see that? I did not write a single line of code. The report is ready. How? How it done? Auto-generated because it has a AI/ML capability. Initially, look at that here. It put the KPI, right? And in KPI, you see that as soon as I go to KPI, there is a alert icon is there. Means I can set alert. So example, if I move here and I say, I want to alert. So if I click on alert, I can add alert. It means I can say, what, when certain thing happen, I like to be notified. So if I can click on add alert, I can say what kind of alert I want. For what visuals I want alert. I can specify alert, like example, for this one, I want to click add what ID I want, and you can put a condition, and then you can specify, then it will keep coming to your way. Make sense? That's one. But we are not done yet. We are not done. This is working thing. You can click on it. It is a working thing. It will do all magic, right? It's working. However, the beautiful part about here, I'll show you something. You may like it. Do you see this small tiny thingy? Right? Do you think high contrast? Right? You may like this one. So if I click on that, color will change, background will change. So you can see here, right? Right? Now, if you click on view, and if you click on this, again, high contrast, like you can pick another one. You can see now different contrast you get, right? So now if you can say, look for here and say contrast, like example, many people like this format. Again, choice is yours. So you have options to modify or show visuals in table or preview or high contrast, and look for the high contrast white. You can do that also. Make sense? So you can do all those kind of things. Let's say if you don't like color and all, go back to the normal, right? So you can just say, I don't want this way. I will go here, and whatever the normal actual you have, you can just say none. Back to business. David, you have a question?
Yeah. So these reports were generated based on, you had selections over there in the right-hand column. It's small, so I couldn't tell. You have to have something selected for it to generate these reports, right?
I did not have to select anything. The only thing I selected is data. Remember?
Well, the data that you pulled from SQL, right? That you had pulled over using Python.
We publish.
Based on what's showing is genre, and I can't see.
Yeah, those are all our data. Those are
so that's the data.
data.
When you say data, that's what you selected for data.
Correct. That's all.
Okay.
I
thought nothing was selected and it spit out these reports.
Correct. Just selecting data, it figured it out. Now, please pay attention. Let's say I want to share with my team member. Please see on the screen. Don't waste your time. This is nothing. You will not see this thing because in real life you will be awkward if you don't know. Please, again, repeat it again. This is not a baby thing. This is right professional thing. Now I publish my report. I have data. Now my manager says share with me. So you come here and you're gonna say, you know what? I want to save first. So you can save your part, right? Whomever you want, you can save it, right? You can save your part. So here, enter your name. So let's say my report for SQL, just an example. So I can save it. I have this detail. Now this is, I saved it. As soon as I save it, I will have options to now share it because I save it. So now check it out. You have share option because I saved it. Now I'm going to share. So if I share here, I can only share. So look at here, people whom I'm going to share. Please see on the screen. These are the questions they may ask. Whom you can share. So entire organization by default, or people with existing access or specific access. So if I want to cherry pick people, then I'll do that. If I want to provide this access, then I need to provide their email address. But that email address in real life, you will be working through Active Directory. So everyone will have email address. So example, if I'm working for CNN, then kevin@cnn.com, mary@cnn.com, me@cnn.com. Make sense? And when I send them, they will get an email and then they will be able to access. Make sense? When I allow this, let's example, I select here, just an example, I select and I say, allow recipient to share this report, means they can also share. Allow recipient to build content with the data associated, means they can generate report associated. So these are additional permissions I can allow or not, right? Right now, I'm not going to do that. Next. Here, you can also say, copy this link and you can give it to somebody so they can review, or you can say, I will be sending to teams so they can have the informations coming to your way. Okay. Right now, I'm going to cancel. But now, let's say you want to, this is all browser. And let's say you want to say, I want to do some additional work here. So here you can subscribe. You can subscribe or you can set alert or you can edit. When I edit, I can just do the same thing as you can do in a Power BI desktop. So like example, subscribe means if anybody make a change, I will get notification. Alert means condition based, I get notification. So here, let's say I edit, just an example. I click on edit. So I continue. I don't like all bar graph. I like some graph, I like what you call pie chart. So I click on it, right? I just click on that visuals and then click on appropriate visuals. It will automatically convert that. Sorry, 1 second. I should have properly selected. Let me delete this. Did I do edit? I'm in edit and I want to make sure I have visual properly selected. Yeah, now selected. Yes or no? If visual is properly selected and if I click on that, it will change that. Pretty good. So make sure you select that like that. And if I'd like this thing, let's just an example. If I not this one, maybe donut, we can select that here. So just you can do once you complete this part, right? Once you complete this part, you can save it, right? Or you can say pin to dashboard. So when you do pin to dashboard, so that will become your dashboard. So when you go to dashboard, you will have all dashboards available, right? So I'm going to save it. Now, in this situation, let's example, if you have team member, right? If they want to ask questions, so they can ask question also. So let's example, I can ask questions. So you can ask questions here. So if I click on this, so this here, this one I'm selecting right now, but this ask question is AIML, where you can ask questions. So I'm going to do here new. Let me do here my dashboard. Let's do that one. Profit dashboard. Now I'm going to click on plus sign. Okay, I click on plus sign and I'll say Q&A, right? And now I'm going to add a question here. Ready? So this is a very nice, interesting thing called just like ChatGPT. You may like it. Okay, ready? So here you can ask any questions. You can ask any questions about data. So we know data sets, right? We have data set like this, right? So like example, I want to write something like example, total profit. I just write here and just click on that and it will start understanding that it is available. So right now, profit not title is not there. So here title is not there, right? So revenue M. So I have to write what I have, right? So I'll say revenue M, total revenue M. Boom. It will look for the data, get you that, right? Do you like that? Now you can say, you can write total revenue per gender, right? What is the gender, right? So if you type it, it will try to get you that per gender. Then you can say, you know what, as let's say as bar graph or line here, let's say I can say as donut graph, right? As donut graph. So as you write, it will try to understand your language. If understand, it will do that. This one is called natural language because NLP. It is beautifully doing that. Listen carefully. This one is natural language, right? It is doing NLU. Then it is doing your data model. Remember yesterday class, I think, right? This is your domain model. Easy language, knowledge base. Remember we talk about knowledge base. And then internally it using Copilot. Internally using Copilot. So now this is your LLM. This is your LLM. Copilot internally use GPT, chat GPT type of thing. So this LLM, in this LLM, you're giving your knowledge base, which is your own. So as you're typing, it is typing to LLM. LLM is using your knowledge base and doing this action. Make sense or not? Pretty good, right? Now, there are a lot of things you can do, but this is where you can share and all. Like example, if you are here, if you want to export this thing, so you can say file, let's say if you want to say export, right? Publish to web. What is publish to web? This is most company use. Please pay attention. When you are having election, sometimes you might see CNN will show the map, blue and red, yes or no. And similar ABC will show, similar MNBC will show. So they publish to the web. So this report you have will be part of your web page. So when you change the data, this report will change automatically. And that is, so this whole exercise will create an embedded code. We call embedded code, means it can be part of small website. But let's say if you have PowerPoint to do, export PowerPoint. So if you export the PowerPoint, you should say what is the value, so current value, export hidden report tabs, only export current tab. So whichever you want, you can just say default values, whatever you want, you can just export. So here, I don't want to explode, only export current image page. No, I don't want that. I'll just export. It will do both pages. So you can export. So you don't have to like take a pictures and all. It will create a PowerPoint for you. Again, for if you have presentations, you can quickly get that also. So now if I have my mobile device, just an example. If I have my mobile device, and if my mobile device I have installed, just an example, if I install Power BI, I'm not sure I have it. If I have it, I'll show you. I think I have it. So I have installed Power BI. So I'm going to log in. See if I can log in. So I'm logging to my Power BI. And so I just logged in. I logged in my Power BI. And I'm just getting right now my report SQL. You can see here my report SQL. If people on phone, you can see it came here. My report SQL. I'm not sure you guys can see that. But my report SQL came in my screen. Properly see that. The reason it came because right now data is came. So I'm going to, I can also view, I can also edit, I can do almost anything. So on my phone, I can edit now. So when I'm traveling, I can edit, I can save it and publish also. So yeah, that's why Power BI service. So now I can literally see my report, whatever I have. So whatever report I have, I can edit, view. So this is where the beautiful part about at Go, you can see all the informations about your report. Whichever report you have published, all report you can see. If somebody make a notifications, you will get the notifications. All those things you can see here completely.
The Copilot thing, right?
This is my Power BI report in phone. Tiny report. Do you guys see that or not?
Yes, we
Right?
can see it. Quick. Oh,
Yes.
I have a question. Can you
Mhm.
also bring it up on a tablet as
Yeah,
well? Any
yeah.
mobile device? Oh, okay.
Any
That's
device,
cool.
you just need to log in.
That's
You
pretty
just need to
cool.
log in. Whatever account you have, you just log in. So most of the company, if you're a big company, right, we call control center. So example in Sears, if you work for Sears, right? Example, you guys were providing demo, right? Let's say if you work on Sears. So Sears, like during a what do you call Black Friday is coming, right? They will have dashboard like that. Which state we are doing good, which store we are doing good, which product we are doing good. That's a real big monitor. And this is where they publish. So without publish, you can't do anything. Now ask yourself question. If you do not know what is Power BI service, then you are 90%, but not last 10%. Yes or no? But that problem is Power BI service only works with two type of account. One is student account and second is the corporate account. Make sense? Nothing special on that. You can also do other part here, but most of the time you just gonna work on that. So you can do workspace and all. Permissions perspective, we talk about how you share it. Your item will remain your item until you start sharing. Any questions, concerns, doubt?
Yes, I have a question. One more
Mm-hmm.
question. Now I have a subscription
Mhm.
because when I initially downloaded it kept giving me error message because I have an account
Mhm.
that's separate. So I'm paying like $15 for the
Mhm.
and the Power BI server did work all the way through, but will they charge me for using a server or is that a part of the paid subscription? And I just
Subscription.
actually linked it to my
Yeah.
Gmail account.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They charge based on Power BI subscription, so there is no
Oh,
additional
okay.
cost.
Oh,
Additional cost, but if you are not using, you can pause it and they will not charge, and then you can resume also. So you have two choices. You can pause. I don't want to use, right?
yeah,
You
that was
can,
the plan.
but good. Any question here?
Tushar, I had a question.
Sure.
So to activate the natural language where you can ask it questions, which
Mhm.
button did you press for that?
Yeah, Q&A. I'll show
So
you.
I see you added the tab for QA, but then there's one.
I did
Ask
this one.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
or you can use this one. They are same.
Okay.
That's it. Now let's go to Power BI desktop. I'm going to cover two more things, then I complete my part. So let's go to Power BI desktop. Here also you can do, I'll show you. Everyone is in Power BI desktop. Now create a new tab. So create a new tab and just let's say Q&A. Just do just Q&A. Ready? Q&A. Ready? And now here, your tiny Q&A. You can put it here. I'm going to show you something like, I know we have 10 plus minutes, so I'm going to show you something. I want you to use this type of whatever I'm teaching right now, right? So you can see Q&A. Everyone knows Q&A, right? Now you can just try one or two based on the column. So example, you can say, you know what, show genre and year. So genre and year, and then see. So spelling is incorrect. Gen versus year. I would say not year versus year. And just give a little time. If it picks up, it will pick up, then it will draw the graph, right? And if you feel like now it's not right, then you can massage that a bit. So you can say as, oh yeah, you can do descending order, up ascending order, or order by year. Let's do that. And now let's see. So it will automatically adjust according to, so order by year. So I have maximum year. I don't know what that means. So here I'll say no, order by genre. I think that would be better. Yeah, order by genre. So it will appropriately do that. Make sense? If you feel like no, this is not right, I want to do by pie chart. So I'll say as pie chart. Again, a little bit you type as it gives you hint, select that, just like a ChatGPT, nothing special here. Make sense? Okay. Now let's click another plus sign. Make sure you keep seeing this thing, and I'll say custom visual. So we can also download visuals from market. So check it out. Some of things may require a little bit account. You may not have. If you carefully see here, there's a 3 dots. Say yes. Right? Always remember a little bit moving around, try a little bit so you can see that. So that will allow you to add more visuals, just like a Google store, just like Apple store, you can add more and more visuals. So you can click here and you come here and say get more visuals. Get more visuals. So you click on it, and when you click on more visuals, you will see a lot of options, right? In that options, pick whichever options you like. So right now, let's say I want to do word one. So let me see if I can select. Sorry, it doesn't matter. It's not coming. No, you have to log in. So you might not have accounts. That's why. Yeah, work or student account. But you can see right now, right? So The technique I found is initially when I was, the instructions I added in a Google class, read it. You have to create a developer account, which you can create it. Developer account gives you microsoftdeveloper.com, something like, then it will work. But you have to spend like maybe 10 minutes. You have to follow the steps and you can do it. Or if your kid at home, they have a school account, then you can use it, right? Or your family member has a professional account. Again, it's not going to charge them. This is just an account. Now here, I just want to show you something called Word. So let's say I want to do Word Cloud. Please see on the screen. I have limited time, so I want to make sure I cover quickly all Word Cloud. Yes. So I click on that. So I'm adding this visual. Okay. Most of the visuals are free initially, but then they charge later on. But right now, just for demonstration purpose, I like it. I say add. So that visuals will be added here. Make sense? Do you think it's hard adding visuals? So you will see W somewhere. Give a little bit time, and it will say W will show up somewhere. Did it show up?
Can we get some cool visuals?
Yeah, I will. I will.
API.
Trust me, I will. That's the intention. So now W, I click on it, and sometimes you are searching on product, which product is very popular, right? And there are thousands of products. You just drag and drop. So here, so text wise, you can see title. So I'm going to drag and drop and see what happened. So title, you can see now which one is more popular. Make sense? So you can title, and now let's say based on rating. So if I do rating, it will adjust accordingly, and then see, like, look at which one is more popular. Last signal, last, yes or no? Now if I remove this thing and say based on revenue, make sense or no? So based on revenue, so good or not? See how fast you analyze, but because I have proper visuals. Now let's click on one more time, and let's say create a New York CNN. So CNN sticker, stock. Do you guys know stock, right? So CNN. So CNN stock ticker. Ready? So first three dots. Yes or no? So first three dots get more visuals. Do you guys agree? Get more visuals. When you go to get more visuals, I'm gonna look for scroll, I think. Yeah, this one. Scroll. You can pick a lot of things. It's pretty easy, just drag and drop on. There is nothing special. So scroll, right? Then I'll show you a couple of, just for, because I didn't ask, add. So it will take a couple of minutes. Add. Now you just, same process, click on it, either at the bottom or top, and then you can adjust because this is tiny. So I know it's a stock ticker, so I'm gonna create that, add a space in the bottom or top, just like CNN, right? And then understand it's a data field. So I want to focus on, let's say, profit or revenue, sales. So I'm going to say this is my revenue. Revenue. So it is picking. Oh, sorry, this is the category. Sorry for that. Genre. So I'll put a genre here rather than. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second. I want to give you proper thing. I supposed to be genre should be here. Come on, cut. It's not even going fast. Oh, I don't want. It's not going fast. I'm deleting, but it's not. Let me drag and drop here. I want to be here. Genre should be here. Copy to the, okay, cancel it. No. Let me put genre here. So genre is supposed to be here. Okay, perfect. Genre is here. Now I'll say revenue number. So this is my revenue number. And the deviation means how up and down. So let's say example, up and down based on revenue number. So you will see like up arrow, down arrow, you will see a little bit. When profit goes up, remember stock market, pretty good. Yes or no? So it's kind of nice, right? Pretty good. Okay, now another last one is a spider chart. Most people like spider chart. In case I'll tell you what is spider chart. One of the managerial training I learned. I thought it's very interesting. Get more. Let's see if the spider chart. Yeah, we'll pick one of them. which one I should select,
Oh, you know that?
whichever we like. It doesn't matter to me. Let me try this one. Let's see if it is right. I don't know which one I use, but I use a couple of them. Let's take this one. So polar graph. This graph is very powerful. Why it is powerful? When you have multiple category, like example, please pay attention. Like example, category action, comedy, scientific, horror. Like, so if you want to know one movie, action may be high, comedy may be less, scientific may be more. So this is kind of same movie, but different way rating happen. Make sense or no? Like some movie can be action and drama. Yes or no? Some movie will be comedy and thriller. Right? So there are different ways. So this allows that type of view, which is nice actually. So like example, if I want to give you salary, then first category is experience. So experience 5 years means all the way. Expertise 3 point means a little bit less. But then flexibility all the way. Culture fit. So these are category where you can show the people. When you see it, you will understand. So right now, I have this thing, edit, plug it in. So now I edit this thing. Now let's say I want to do spider. So here I'll say, you know what? I want to have genre. So I'm going to put a genre. So here, genre. So that is my genre. And then how do I want to do? So genre rating. So value rating. So genre rating, you see that, right? So you can see each genre in other side. So if you now legend, so legend wise, let's say title. So if you do this exercise, now you can see how beautiful it is. So here I have, this is the category, right? But this didn't come well because it seems like title is not correct. If I have other column, maybe let's put here. That doesn't look good. Let's focus on this for a second. So here adventure. So you can see here, these are maximum point sci-fi has. Okay. So if somebody asks you to, hey, how this is there? These are all dimension. In adventure, you have limited. You can see that or not? Thriller, you are limited. And documentary limited, but maximum focus on sci-fi. So let's double check. What is this going on? So if I go to MySQL, the menu, and you can see sci-fi has the highest one, and rest of them are equal. Makes sense or not? That is the reason. Data is not that good quality data. Otherwise, we could see that. But you can literally see how this is, which area we are more, which area we are less. Makes sense? Last thing before I forgot, right? Now, let's say I want to jump from one page to another page. Let's say I want to jump from one page to another page like that. Then you can do insert, right? And you can put a button or image, whatever you like. So let's say I want to add a button. So insert button, whichever button you like. So let's say I want to go to left, put any button, doesn't matter. So let's say I want to go to next slide. So it's a right arrow. So I click it, right arrow, wherever I want to put, I can put the arrow wherever I want to put. Make sense? I can add image also. Once I have that, once I have it, I can see here format. What you're going to click on action. What you're going to click on action. So if you click on action on that, and then you can say, I want to jump to the page. So you can say here, page navigation. Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Page navigation, and which page you want to jump. So let's say example, I want to jump to Q&A. Just an example to select Q&A. So now you are, if I publish this thing, I can jump to that page. But because I have not published yet, I can hold control and click it and I'll jump in. Make sense? Right? Let's say in this page, I want to come back. So I'll do insert here and I'll say button, right? And I can say left button, right? And same concept, I'll say action on, and I can say page navigation, and I can say I want to go back to MySQL. So if I do control click, I'll go back here. So back to normal, right? So I can navigate the page also. There are a lot of small things you can play around. But what I taught here, if you do good job in a project, there are 3 benefits you will have. Benefit number 1, you will have confidence. Benefit number 2, as soon as you complete next week project presentation, you are well prepared for the certification, because I taught most of the content. We have gone through a lot of quiz also. I'll give you some mock exam on our website. Without certification, I can give you written guarantee, very limited opportunity you will have, because you're going to compete with the most talented people in the United States. You will have a tons of opportunity because you know more than 70 to 80% people who know Power BI. It means your chance. But with certificate, you will have assurance. Without certificate, you and me both will not get that success which we want to design. Power BI certification, associate is also better, but without certificate, you can't say I'm certified. Having couple of certification, guaranteed lifetime problem solved. Again, I really enjoyed. Any questions, concerns? Because next week when you come, I do not want any tea. Hey, I forgot, I have confusion. Remember, you have a lot of learning. You can go through all the learning. One more thing I want to forget before I forget, let me just explain. There are a few other things. These advanced graphs are there also. So there is one graph about influencer, right, which is normally inside, but data doesn't have, that's why it didn't come. But this is inside graph. You can click here and you can create a graph. There are a lot of insights you can get, but this data doesn't have any insight. If you use what you call store, then you can say, if you give discount, you can increase more profit. If you increase sales price, you can increase more profit. So play around. Yes, question?
I have a question regarding the data. It's not live data, right?
It was a lie. I can show you. Let me explain. So first of all, do you agree this MySQL data? Right now it's in memory. Do you agree? How many years you have here? This is, look at that. This is the rating, right? And this is the revenue, right? And let me do, instead of, we have rating and revenue. Let's, yeah. See for a second. I will show you something. 2016, 2018, 20, yes or no? This data came from MySQL. Do you agree or not? Now I'm going to add one record just for you. Okay? Make sure you pay attention. It's all in our forum. If I go down, I'm going to insert this record, right? See you on the screen, so you will understand. Remember, question is good, but if you don't understand, it remains question, right? So I'm adding 2025. Do you see this year 2025? I'm inserting. So I highlight and run. Do you agree in database SQL? If I run here, in database SQL, there is a 2025. Do you agree? This is last year. I just entered. Yes or no?
Yes.
But it is not changing here. Why? Because it is in memory. If you want to get it, what are you going to do? You right click on data set and just refresh. When you do refresh, your memory will refresh. And when you get 2025, you just need to say tada. Ready? You need to say tada. Okay. If you see 2025, check here. It will bring it. It will bring it. It will make a call. Python will get a data and get a result. Until you refresh, nothing will happen because it is using memory. 1, 2, ready, set, 1, 2, ready, set, 1, 2, and look at that. Ta-da! You didn't say ta-da. What I'm trying to say, until you refresh, you don't have to. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to. As long as you keep it memory, you don't have to. If you want, then you fetch it. This concept is called input.
That's right. Whenever there's a change, we can get alerts. But
Yeah, that person will get alert if he mentioned 2025.
only when we refresh it, they're gonna get it, right?
That is one way, yes. Because unless you refresh, data will not change. So normally what happens, every day people will refresh. Why? Because you are going to get data. It's just like normally, it depends on your need. Like election, every minute people, if you notice like election, it will say refresh after 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes graph will refresh. It means every 5 minutes. In Black Friday, they normally refresh much faster. How much we are selling? Normally they say like once a hour, once a.
So
like that.
Automatically it will refresh. Okay.
You can make automatic also. Right now we are using free version. We are using free. In Pro, you have schedule. You can say every 1 hour. It will automatically make a refresh for you. You don't have to do it. In your Power BI, when you do this, when you go to here, right, there is a refresh cycle. You see refresh. So here I'm doing manual refresh, but you can schedule the refresh if you have Pro version. Right now we don't have that part. Otherwise, Pro version will automatically refresh for you.
For the Excel too, when we enter the data for data into Excel.
Mhm. Excel is a file system. It does the same thing, but automatic refresh only database supports. Excel you have to do manual because Excel is a file system. Or database you can schedule because database keep changing, right? Excel is a file system. Normally file system doesn't get changed automatically. So in that you do manual. Good.